Okay, I'm out here with the 930, the old 930. Got the hood off, we got a manifold problem, and I thought about pulling a manifold off my other case, and I've actually got a newer style with the front outlet. I was thinking about changing that out on the other case, but I got to thinking, why not try, and I don't know if it'll work, but I got a little strip of steel here. Why not try to shape this, and we'll try to do what I call brazing, oxyacetylene welding with brass rod and flux. But you can see it's just cracked right there, and then after it cracked, I think it thinned out. I don't think it's that thin up here at the top, but anyway, I think this might make a decent repair. I'm not sure. But we'll give it a shot. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll pull the manifold off the other tractor and we'll go that way. But I'm kind of shaping it. I don't really have a good anvil, but just using a railroad iron. And I can also shape it. Once I start heating things up, I can also shape it that way. But that's making a pretty decent fit there. Might just need to kind of turn the corner a little bit more here, and I think we'll be close. Maybe something like that. Kind of tuck this corner in a little bit here, and I may want to cut this end off. I don't want to, the crack stops right there, I believe, so I don't really want to go out here, then I'd have to go under the corner. So that's a pretty good fit, actually, not too bad. Down something like that. I need to clean that thing up a little bit. It's kind of gotten neglected. But yeah, that's a decent fit for just knocking something out cold. I think we can braze that up. I may take the buffing, I'm gonna take a buffer and clean a little bit of rust off of it. Maybe better to use like a sanding disc. I don't know, we'll see here. can't remember. That says that's a number 2, I believe. Welding tip for my little Victor. This is the little 100C I've had forever. It's a good torch. Okay, I guess I had my camera in picture mode, so all I did is took a picture. But this is the weld. You can see it's not real pretty, but I didn't want to grind too much on this old cast iron. I just kind of wanted to make a seal, and this is probably good enough for an exhaust leak. I'm hoping. I don't know. I guess if I run it too hard, too fast, maybe it'll blow out at another spot. I don't know, but this old manifold is really in bad shape. They get weathered pretty bad. It's pretty good on the ends, but in the middle where it gets the most rainwater, on the outside of it, it just runs down and makes a mess out of them. But anyway, this is probably going to work, I hope. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back on the tractor, and we'll fire it up here in a minute and see how it sounds. Okay, I got the manifold back on it. I fired it up a little bit ago, so it'll start pretty easy, I think. Maybe. So the gauge cluster was messed up on it, and at some point I might like to get that refurbished or rebuilt. I don't know how they handle that, but for now I just wanted to be able to take care of the basics. I got a fuel pressure gauge. This is kind of cool. This guy makes reproductions that are just about identical to what Case ran. But these are just some cheap Napa gauges. Water temperature, I had issues. Ended up with an electric one on it. That's what it had originally anyway. I've got the light switch wired up, but I've got some headlight wiring issues up in the front. And I don't know, I think my bulb's out on this new gauge here already. But I didn't put brand new wires everywhere, and I probably should have, but I think I'll do that at some point. But for now, it's nice to have the neutral start switch working. That's just kind of a nice safety feature. You don't reach over and start it with it in gear. So now it's a little bit more convenient, and also it does have a grid heater. You can hear that clicking, and that grid heater is working because it's a little bit cold natured, but if you use that grid heater and hit it a couple times, it'll fire up. So that's going to be kind of nice to have this thing to where it's a little more convenient to just jump out on it and take off, do a little work with it or whatever, or play with it. But I don't know whether to go through and restore this thing like brand new. Part of me would like to just take it apart piece by piece and clean it, sandblast it, or whatever, just repaint it. But another part of me, at this point, I don't think I want to do that. I don't really have enough space to start a big restoration project. And there's part of me that wants to use it a little bit, so the old engine really sounds good, runs good. At some point I'll probably do a valve adjustment on it, but I need to get it out and wash it. But we've had 40-mile-an-hour winds almost all day today, and yesterday was about the same, so there's not much going to happen outside. But anyway, I'm gonna put the hood back on it for now, and well, I don't know, just get it out of the way for now, basically. But I like the old tractor. It's really a neat tractor. I can't wait to get some video of it pulling the load. I was thinking I had some on the scraper with it, but I don't know what I did with the footage. I guess I lost it. But I'll try to get some more. But anyway, I think the exhaust manifold patch is going to work, but I've got an exhaust leak, and I'm going to have to put a new gasket on it. But what it's doing is blowing right out of number 4 here on the top side. And I thought I had some old gaskets from another engine, but I guess I don't. So, and it kind of looks to me, and I don't know if this is causing it, but it looks to me like there's a clearance issue here. Kind of makes me wonder if I shouldn't grind off that little ear on there. Maybe it's not tightening down all the way. Huh. Interesting. But I'm sure the gasket's probably blown out. I did put new radiator hose on it. And what else have I done? Not much. I need to get a kit for the steering valve. It leaks. Oh, when it's just sitting, it'll sit there and leak all the oil out. Works really good. I mean, the steering on this tractor works easier than the other 930. The Comfort King, this one steers easier. So I like the way this is, you know, the valve set up. So anyway, I think the repair on the exhaust is going to work. Like I say, you can't really see it when the hood's on. Hood kind of comes down and covers everything up, so it's not too awful ugly. Really need to get me another forward mounted stack and cut it and make a dual. It needs a dual stack set up on it, I think. I think it'd sound pretty good, straight pipes. So anyway, I'm gonna put the hood back on it. I might take it and run it around a little bit, see if the temperature gauge works on the engine, and probably go outside until I get cold and then park it. I'm gonna fire up the old case. It's been in the shop, so it's not really cold, but if you know anything about cases, they're all kind of cold natured. But this has got a grid heater, I don't know if it's a grid heater. You can turn and hold 30 seconds. Give it a little throttle here. Yeah, we're gonna heat it a little bit more. Kind of surprised it didn't start right there. Been in a 40-degree barn. Heat it again here. did the disking a while ago, I was just kind of playing with it. Didn't really need to disc it, but thought it'd be kind of fun to try it out. What I'm doing is trying to cut this, this used to drop off really steep and it washed. So what I'm doing is trying to level this, or not level it, but lessen the slope. I've got my topsoil over there, but I'm gonna cut some more of this stuff out of the bottom. It's kind of tricky working on this side hill near the pond, so I did kind of take the backhoe and I pulled some of that up from the low side there, and I may need to do that again down there, but there's still some humps in here that need to come down. There's some hard spots that's got some rock in it that it's not real hard, but it just doesn't dig real good. But anyway, I'll set you up. Maybe you can watch the 930 work a little. I guess that's recording. Hopefully you won't get lost. This one loads this scraper so much easier than the other tractor. Way more horsepower. Dirt, and I had a big washout in here, and I need to kind of fix this where it's not washing.